joined today at Transformational CMO Assembly by Damian Slattery, Vice President of Marketing at FastCompany. Thank you, Damian, for joining us. Excellent. Well, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Good, I'm glad. So having held several top marketing positions at Sports Illustrated, Time, Fortune, and now obviously FastCompany, how has marketing developed during your career?
I think the transformation has been all around content and marketers leveraging content to make it relevant, interesting, authentic, and the CMO Assembly is so focused on that. It's right on the moment, right on the message, right on the strategy and tactic that's at the front of everybody's mind. So that transformation is, there's no turning back. And so we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right work here right now.
It's good to hear. I mean, marketing, one of the great challenges is that it changes all the time. I mean, it's not the same from 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So how can CMOs not only react to change, but also proactively prepare for change?
Well, I think one of the great blends of the programming that you guys build here is that you have the software and the hardware. You have the ideas and the technologies. You have the tactics and strategies, but also the messaging coming together so that people can go from one meeting where they're talking about how to message, and then the next meeting is about how to deliver that message better, locally targeting or what have you. So I think that marriage that happens here is what really is inspiring people in this peer-to-peer environment that's so magical.
That's wonderful. So, I mean, now you're at FastCompany. It's known for its innovative content. So what are you most excited about in this new role?
Well, I think the pillars of FastCompany are creativity, innovation, productivity, and leadership. And those characteristics run through the smartest marketers. All the companies represented here have that kind of in their DNA, and that we can talk about it, break it down, understand the best strategies and tactics that somebody's either already done or about to do. Just puts FastCompany and our mission and moment together with the leading marketers of the world, and that's exciting for me as a marketer at FastCompany.
Wonderful. So what would be your top tip for marketers in 2018?
The top tip, I think, give me a second. It's a tough one. Well, the session, one of the sessions that I moderated was on fan engagement and brand ambassadors, employees as ambassadors, and customers and consumers as ambassadors. And I found it really interesting that a number of the companies in that room talked about better leveraging their employees for this purpose. And I think if you can unlock your employee base, you're doing a number of things. You're energizing them, you're arming them to be the ambassadors that they can be in a way that is so different from the customer, who is in most cases at arm's length from the brand. And so that was exciting to hear how more and more companies might leverage their own talent and staff, and that's going to engage employees, whatever age or stage of their career, if they can be part of that marketing message.
Yeah, no, it's actually one of the conversations we've heard a lot of people talking about is how the CMO is in a unique position to break down silos within the organization, to hopefully have the employees act as brand ambassadors, but also to basically retain those employees to make them feel engaged in the brand, because the CMO sees that person as a customer, so kind of gets talking to them, all that kind of thing. So it's been an interesting conversation, how they can impact corporate culture on like a wider sense as well, with all those fan engagement ideas.
You know, to a person in these rooms, in our breakout sessions and in the keynote meetings, you've heard people talk about the tools and the service of that message. And so if we can smartly bring that together, whether we're creating a widget, something in fashion, something to eat, a pillow to sleep on, all those things today are, somebody said the simple and practical can be as effective as something profound. And I think that's so true, and that can be done with brand ambassadors, with content, with location, with all the tools and tactics that the Millennium Alliance CMO Assembly brings to life many times a year.
That's wonderful. I was going to ask you for a one-sentence testimonial then, but I think you just delivered it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Damian. Hopefully we'll see you at the next one.